got one of the best views you'll find in all of baseball. Downtown Pittsburgh in PNC Park. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Here's Brandon Phillips, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for the Angels, second baseman Brandon Phillips.
And the first pitch of the night taken for ball one as we're underway in Pittsburgh. Here's the 1-0 now to Phillips. Takes a knee-high fastball. A little chilly but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Here's the ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. Blackman is back and he reaches up to put it away for a long out, number one. In is Jorge Soler. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Blackman is under it, 2 down. Digging in, A.J. Pollock. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. Liner towards second. Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Standing in, Sierra. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, number 34.
And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like the pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Second baseman.
Digging in, the switch hitter, number 35. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. There's a fastball that just misses, ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Here's Charlie Blackman now. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. Out of play off to the right. 1 out and a runner on second base. And a fastball just a bit high. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Hit hard towards second. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Andrew McCutchen started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Soler is there. And that retires the side. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. And here's a ball hit in the air. Frazier into shallow left. He can't get to it. This one's down. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the changeup is way low that time. Nobody out, runner on first. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Well, clearly that changeup the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he's right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Third baseman number 3, Jed.
Now a throw over to first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jed Jerko stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
I love that pitch right there. You know he's geared up right there in this big situation. He looked for a ball and just let it fly, and he pulled the string on him, just spun him into the ground.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Runners on the move for second. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Over to first, Ryu. The next 3-2. Line to the right side. Blackman is there, 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, Freddie Galvis. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly. Here's Todd Frazier now. His average coming in way up there in the 380s.
Todd Frazier.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short. No problem here. 1 away. Josh Bell the next to hit. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. Way in front of a great slider that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Ben Revere. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
The left fielder, number 25, Ben Revere.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. So coming to the plate, Matt Shoemaker. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Popped up. And that's in there, base hit. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Phillips. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Takes this the other way to right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Striding in once again, Jorge Soler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Got him looking, and that ends the.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Catcher.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
And here's a ball hit in the air. There to pull it in is Hosmer, and there's your first out. Digging in, Hyunjin Ryu, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sierra. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That's to first. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. Stepping in, A.J. Pollock. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Changeup called strike 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Blackman is under it, 1 down. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Line drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Ready for another chance? Blake Swihart comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Has a look, now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Sierra is there, 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Jed Jerko now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. From the stretch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Lined into center field. That's a base hit. So digging in now, Freddie Galvis. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth.
Freddie Galvis
sends that one out of play for strike one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low apparently. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in. I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Ready with another 2-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 35. Switch hitter batting left here.
Number 35.
Here comes the first pitch. Down and in here. 1 ball, no strikes. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game. And the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Squared that one up just a little late. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Ripped down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Oh, that looks like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. Revere comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Galvis towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Andrew McCutchen. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Shoemaker comes set. Here's the first pitch.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
First baseman number
Josh Bell the next to hit. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And that misses, ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Pollock, still ranging back. Gone! Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Reyes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ran it in on the fists, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Ben Revere. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Leading off for the Angels, the left fielder, number 25, Ben Revere.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. 0-1, here it comes. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Here's the 1-1 delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Sierra on the move. Makes the play, one away. Now at the plate, Matt Shoemaker. He singled his last time up. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and there were two down. Here's Brandon Phillips. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Francisco Cervelli. He'll lead things off.
Catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike one.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw swing and miss. But he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone. Because they know he's in the zone, they're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
Phillips retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number one.
For Pittsburgh.
At the plate, Hyunjin Ryu. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he takes ball one. Hits are now even at 4. Adam Frazier will move into the on-deck circle now to try.
Number 26, Adam Frazier.
And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Sierra. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hit hard towards the hole. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Ready for another shot now. Number 35. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. He pulls this one into right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. Stepping into the box, Charlie Blackmon, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Hard on the ground towards short. Galvis has it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Daniel Hudson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 41.
Digging in to try it again, Jorge Soler. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And the first pitch of the inning here misses. Down and in for a ball. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, A.J. Pollock. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. This is line to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Enny Romero. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there.
Romero.
First pitch swinging here, and he doesn't get much of it as it's sent toward first. The 0-1 pitch. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Working on hanging another 0. The pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Pollock rounds third and is digging for the plate. Throw won't get him. Striding in once again, Jed Jerko, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCutchen is under it. And that ends the inning. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Into the windup and the pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Ball 1. The 1-1 now to McCutchen. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Here's Todd Frazier now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Pollock is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Josh Bell. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hit hard towards center, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going. Ready for another shot now, Jose Reyes. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. This is on the ground over to first. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Galvis. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Ready for another chance? Ben Revere. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-handers. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A bullet to first base. And the runner gets back, no double play. Ready once again, Matt Shoemaker. He's 1 for 2 in the ball. Caleb Coward will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 22. Caleb Coward.
And a whiff at a good slider that time. And as he bats, he represents the potential tying run. And he misses with it, 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. 1-2, here it comes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 2-2 count, here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball. Catch
made by McCutcheon. Here comes the runner from third. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out.
Number 4.
Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Phillips. He was a ground out. Cruz takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
And this one misses to Phillips. It's a ball and a strike. And a fastball just a bit high. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That's straight smoke at 99, guy.
And we'll have to leave it there. Here's the catcher, friend.
Leading off for the Pirates. Catcher
Blake Parker gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 53.
This is in the air out to right field. Soler is there, makes the play, 1 away. Now batting, Cruz. He's newly entered into. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. To short. Fielded by Galvis. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So striding forward now, Sierra. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit. Digging in the switch hitter, number 35. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get back in safely. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself. In is Jorge Soler. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. So digging in now, A.J. Pollock. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Bell takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out. Stepping up now, Eric Hosmer. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the
Now
Pirates,
action in the bullpen as their
number
closer
38.
starts to get loose out there.
LeBlanc.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Now here it comes. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And not too shabby out of the pen. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eight. He's set and the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. Played on the backhand. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. So 2 gone here in the Pittsburgh eighth. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Smoke toward third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. First offering on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Nice pitch right there. 2-strike changeup below the zone, and you got him to swing, and he fouled it off, but that's okay. Now I think you got him set up for a ball up and in.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Third baseman.
Sun Hwan-oh answers the call from.
Your attention, please.
Jacoby Ellsbury will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Freddie Galvis. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. In there, a base hit. Into the box now. Ben Revere. No hits in 3 tries so far. Felipe Rivero takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. C.J. Cron will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Way out in front. 2 out with the man at first. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well.